山。既然敢强行击杀萧炎，那你就永远留在云南宗吧。去请药族族长出手救援一下，看能否。
Xiao Yan visited the heavenly tomb for the second time to see his ancestor, Xiao Xian. To be honest, Xiao Yan hoped that he could somehow resurrect him. With Xiao Xian's immense power, he would be able to help in the battle against Han Tiendi. Unfortunately, resurrecting the ancestor proved impossible. However, what happened inside the heavenly tomb became a turning point. Xiao Yan received from Xiao Xian something that became the key to his growth and his eventual breakthrough to the Do D class. But the ancestor himself sacrificed his life in the process. What exactly was this treasure? Let's take a closer look. The entire secret lay in the heavenly tomb itself. This abnormal place should not exist. I thought about destroying it back then, Xiao Xian said. The heavenly tomb does not bury ordinary people. The countless soul fragments in this place belong to extremely powerful experts during their lifetimes. Xiao Xian turned his head toward Xiao Yan. I will use the soul of the heavenly tomb to help you. Whether you can break through from the perfect heavenly state to the divine state will depend on you. Yes, the divine state of the soul. Xiao Yan was stunned. In this world, anything even slightly connected to the word God was synonymous with power. It didn't matter whether it was a god-level cultivation stage or a divine-rank medicinal pill. Everything in this category was considered the highest. The same applied to a soul in the divine state. Xiao Yan knew that on the current Do Qi continent, only two people possessed a divine soul, Gu Yuan and Han Tiendi. Xiao Yan's current spiritual strength was still at the perfect or ideal heavenly state. This level was just one step away from the divine state, but many experts could never cross this small barrier. As an alchemist, Xiao Yan clearly understood how difficult it was. Therefore, when he heard that Xiao Xian was going to give him the opportunity to reach the divine state of the soul, Xiao Yan couldn't help but be shocked. How is that possible? It really is an extremely difficult task, Xiao Xian smiled. He looked at the misty empty space and said, the soul of the heavenly tomb I mentioned is not a fragment of a soul from this place. It is the soul of the heavenly tomb itself. Does this heavenly tomb really have a soul? Xiao Yan's heart trembled. It was a strange living spirit, a living being formed from countless soul fragments ever since the heavenly tomb was built. It controlled this place and at the same time gave these energy bodies the desire to devour others. Even Gu Yuan and the others did not know about this tomb soul. The god who built this domain could be considered to possess unfathomable mastery. How strong is it? Xiao Yan asked. The people buried in the heavenly tomb were extremely powerful. Very strong. Xiao Xian smiled. These two simple words made Xiao Yan breathe more deeply. For the soul of the heavenly tomb to make Xiao Xian say such words meant it was an extremely terrifying existence. But Xiao Xian could handle it. He rose into the air. The great Xiao Xian. He is finally going to attack it. The soul of the heavenly tomb had infected the soul fragments with the desire to devour each other. In the past, the heavenly tomb was simply a resting place provided for supreme experts. However, ever since the soul of the heavenly tomb was born, this domain became distorted. People appeared who tried to challenge the soul of the heavenly tomb, but they were easily devoured by it. The only person it feared was Xiao Xian. A long time ago, many had begged Xiao Xian to end their suffering. Now my mission will be completed. I will help all of you. All the energy bodies gathered and looked at Xiao Xian. Xiao Yan also watched this scene. Xiao Xian's actions displeased the soul of the heavenly tomb. It came. Xiao Yan felt a terrifying spiritual fluctuation. A gigantic face emerged from the void. Is this the soul of the heavenly tomb? Xiao Xian, we have never interfered in each other's affairs. Are you planning to break our agreement? The enormous face looked at Xiao Xian in the sky. He said softly, your birth itself is a mistake. It is very likely that the god who founded the heavenly tomb never expected such a being to be born here. Nonsense. I am the guardian of this world. All of you must follow my rules if you want to live. All of them lived because of the heavenly tomb, not because of you. Xiao Xian shook his head. The heavenly tomb is me. The voice of the soul suddenly became much sharper. You are not the heavenly tomb. You were formed by gathering soul fragments. From a certain point of view, they are your creators. Xiao Xian smiled faintly. He moved toward the enormous face, and suddenly began to sparkle strangely. It looked as if his soul was burning. Hand over your spiritual essence. Strange flames burst out from Xiao Xian's body in all directions. Xiao Xian, you're crazy. By burning your soul, you will completely disappear from this world. Xiao Yan trembled. As an alchemist, he understood what it meant for a soul to ignite. It was a method similar to self-destructing the body, which allowed one to release an extremely great power in a short time. However, the price of such power was the person's life. What Xiao Xian was doing now was soul burning. He was burning his soul to sharply increase his strength. Ancestor. Xiao Yan's eyes involuntarily reddened. Xiao Xian had not mentioned at what cost this help would come. My mission is complete. It doesn't matter whether I survive or die, Xiao Xian simply smiled. He thrust his blazing hand toward the face. The soul of the heavenly tomb roared furiously. The entire heavenly tomb trembled. Xiao Xian continued to stand despite the soul's brutal attack. His flaming spear pierced the tomb's soul. The flames spread, and a miserable shriek came from the soul of the heavenly tomb. Xiao Yan watched. Xiao Xian's current spiritual power had already reached a terrifying level. No matter how hard Xiao Yan tried, he could not determine its limit. It was obvious that burning his soul had allowed Xiao Xian to become invincible. But success required the price of burning Xiao Xian's soul. Xiao Xian, I won't let you leave. The soul of the heavenly tomb fought wildly. But in the end, Xiao Xian prevailed. A crystal-clear cluster of light appeared, extracted from the body of the heavenly tomb's soul. Xiao Yan reached out his hand toward this cluster of light. This is the spiritual essence of the heavenly tomb. Xiao Yan had once received a portion of spiritual essence from the Hall of Souls branch, which had helped him break through to the perfect heavenly stage. However, that spiritual essence seemed insignificant compared to this one. Its purity was many times stronger than the spiritual essence from the Hall of Souls. Xiao Xian looked toward Xiao Yan. Little guy, this is all I can do. Purify and absorb it. Ancestor. Xiao Yan looked at Xiao Xian, who was smiling at him. Xiao Yan gazed at the crystal-clear cluster of light. The mighty spiritual power spreading within it was as deep as the ocean. Even his perfect heavenly state soul appeared tiny before this power. The soul of the heavenly tomb had been formed from the soul fragments of countless experts after their deaths. The spiritual power it contained could only be described as terrifying. Ancestor, I will definitely restore the glory of the Xiao clan. Xiao Yan took a deep breath. He bowed respectfully to Xiao Xian once more. After that, he said nothing else. He stepped forward and immediately entered the cluster of bright light. A flash of light immediately erupted and engulfed Xiao Yan's entire body. Xiao Xian looked pale as he stood in the sky. He was extremely pleased with his descendant. Perhaps Xiao Yan would be able to finish what he could not accomplish back then. I hope I can wait until you come out, little guy. Xiao Xian muttered. He simply sat down and waited. Xiao Yan's body floated. The cluster of light did not seem large, but he had not expected that another world lay behind it. After exploring this sea, Xiao Yan came to a shocking conclusion. This sea was actually entirely formed from spiritual power. No wonder even the ancestor had to burn his own soul. He understood why Xiao Xian had to use this mutual destruction method when attacking the soul of the heavenly tomb. It was because even Xiao Xian had no confidence that he could defeat the soul of the heavenly tomb in his normal state. Xiao Xian had truly bestowed upon him a great gift. Xiao Yan clenched his fist tightly. The abundance of spiritual power in this place had even changed the flow of time. From a certain point of view, this was the heavenly tomb compressed many times over. The flow of time in this place was probably even slower than in the heavenly tomb itself. A heavenly tomb within the heavenly tomb. He didn't know if he could purify this entire vast spiritual sea within 2 months. The ferocious purifying lotus flame began to spread from within the huge spiritual illusory body. Terrifying heat arose throughout the entire space. The spiritual sea in the middle of which Xiao Yan currently stood began to rage. As Xiao Yan devoured and purified the spiritual power like a whale, the pressure emanating from his soul also gradually became more and more terrifying. His growing spiritual power slowly approached the legendary state, that of a god. The first month had already passed. Xiao Xian sat quietly outside the cluster of pure light. Both of his eyes were closed. His body had become much paler than a month ago. Moreover, he had also begun to age. Anyone could tell that he was already close to the end of his life. Yet he continued to wait stubbornly. Many energy bodies watched Xiao Xian's gradually fading body. They felt a certain sadness. The most tragic thing is the fall of a hero. Xiao Xian was an unparalleled person both when he was alive and when he was dead. But now he simply looked like an ordinary old man. His eyes slowly opened. His aged face showed a smile, and his body became almost illusory at that moment. "Little guy, my time is almost up." 1 month in the heavenly tomb corresponded to a whole year for Xiao Yan. Will Xiao Yan be able to break through? And will ancestor Xiao Xian disappear forever? We will find out in the next part. Like this video a lot so that the continuation comes out faster. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and goodbye everyone.